It's about time with Rashawn's about time boxing. What time is it? It's about time with Rashawn's about time boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to the about time boxing family and my Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to every single one of y'all who has subscribed to the channel, who has been taking the time to watch the videos and make the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay. So, Jaron Ennis and Chris Van Heerden fighting for the vacant IBO welterweight title, which is about that Chris Van Heerden actually held. So, shout out to IBO president Ed Levine for making this fight happen. This is a little about time right here. Say hi. Say hi. So again, yeah, shout out to Ed Levine from the IBO president for making the fight happen. And I, like I said, I did a video not too long ago, and I was saying, by Thomas Delorme testing positive for COVID, could this be a blessing in disguise for Jaron Ennis? And and listen, and I don't want nobody to misconstrue, what I'm saying. Like, listen, I wish Thomas Delorme the best, and I hope that he is well and okay, and I hope that he is recovering. And for anybody else, for that matter, that's dealing with the COVID, because this is a serious situation, and people are out here dying. So it's not like nobody should be wishing nothing like that on nobody. I'm just saying. So, but I said, if Delorme, if that fight couldn't happen, would that, would they make, would that force one of the champions to have to step up and fight him? And, it just so happened, that, okay, they found a replacement, because I didn't figure, if they found a replacement, I just figured if the fight altogether couldn't happen, then, all right, then maybe he could get a title shot. But now he's getting a title shot. And I know a lot of people has been saying different things. They've been saying, I heard people make comments saying that, he takes too many, that Boots take too many punches. They said he, his defense is weak. They said all of his chin is suspect. I've heard all that stuff. So for those who saying those things, and obviously, like I said, we can agree to disagree, and that's fine, but if you look at, I don't know if y'all looked at his fight, his boxing highlights, or watched any of his fights. Jaron Ennis is very athletic, very skilled, and he has a really good defense, and he do a lot of things in the ring that you can't, that can't be taught in a boxing gym. Can't be taught in a boxing gym. Can't. And listen, I've watched a lot of his fights. Tight little man. I watched a lot of his fights, man, and he don't, to me, like, I mean, and like I said, we can agree to disagree. I know some of y'all may disagree, but to me, he has a really good defense, and unlike most fighters, he can fight backing up. He can punch from different angles. He can switch hit. He could, he can get you from either side. It's not too many fighters in the game now that can actually do that. Terrence Crawford is one of the only other fighters that can switch hit like that. Get you from either side. He one of the only ones that can actually do that. You know what I'm saying? So, boop. It's like, no. So congratulations to Jaron Ennis, for getting a title shot. And some people may feel like that the IBF belt is insignificant, or it doesn't really carry no weight, this, that, and the third, and all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of fighters who held that IBO belt. Roy Jones had it. Yuri Foreman, if y'all know who he is, he had it. Vladimir Klitschko had it. Antonio Tarver had it. There's a few different fighters who had that IBO belt. So if he wins this, if Jaron Ennis wins this fight against Chris Van Heerden, and he wins the vacant IBO welterweight belt, So when people can't say the high risk, low reward, hasn't been tested, uh, chin suspect, all that kind of stuff. Because listen, don't get me wrong. This fight is not. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. But I do believe Jaron. If Jaron Ennis stops Chris Van Heerden, I believe he's going to stop him inside 8 rounds. 6 to 8 rounds. If he stops him, it's going to be within 6 or 8 rounds. He's going to stop Chris Van Heerden. So I just want, the people who, not just the fans who just watch the fight, but, those that, who really understand the sport, watch it. Just watch the performance. Because you got to remember, Errol Spence fought Chris Van Heerden, and Errol Spence used Chris Van Heerden as his measuring stick to see if he, would be ready for the top level opposition in the welterweight division. So Spence said, if I can beat this guy, then I'm ready for the top guys. So if Jaron beats him, I don't want to hear people saying, oh, well, he was a better fighter when he fought Spence, or he was a lot younger when he fought Spence, or he took the fight on short notice, he was a replacement. I don't want to hear none of that. I think Jaron Ennis is getting, part of his just due. So now what's going to come up next? Like I said, when they can't use the high risk, low reward, hasn't fought nobody, this, that, and the third, and all that, unify the belts. Somebody be the undisputed champion. What you going to say? Oh, well, I don't really need the IBO belt. It don't mean nothing. So that's going to be the next excuse. Well, the IBO belt don't really matter, so we don't really care. A lot of people say that the WBC is trash now. And they say that even Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, they said the WBC is a joke. But the WBC belt was the belt that if you was a young fighter coming up, everybody wanted that green belt. That was the belt that you looked at. When you seen Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez, Tommy Hearns, you seen all them, Meldrick Taylor. You seen all them guys, you know what I mean, with those belts. Those are, you know what I mean? That's the belt that you wanted. So tell me what y'all think. Leave some comments at the bottom. Smash that like button. Hit the notification button. Let me know what y'all think. Because like I said, I welcome it all. Look out for the About Time Boxing podcast coming on Mixlr. So if you don't have the Mixlr app, please download the Mixlr app. I'll keep you guys updated on when the premiere of the About Time Boxing podcast is coming. Once again, thank you to every single person that has subscribed to the channel. Much love always to my About Time Boxing family and my Trill 100 Mil gang. Say peace.